Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy Gavin, Cool Kids, call me GT, and we back again, once again, with another episode of the Realmbreakers podcast. And you already know who I got with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself there, Playboy.
What's good, everybody? This your boy Spiky Boy, aka Bazooka Joe. Nah, I'm kidding. It's always gonna be Ron Wilson, celebrity bus driver. And today we got a damn good show for y'all tonight.
Yes, a damn good show indeed. Damn good show indeed. First and foremost, we wasn't able to make this post until we wasn't able to make this post last week. But you know, we all about to nerd them out there. So first and foremost, rest in peace to Billy Kametz, who is a English voice actor. He actually voice acted a lot of anime characters who you are familiar with. He voice acted Naofumi from Rising of the Shield Hero and Josuke Higashikata. Those were some of his main roles. He even did video game voices. He dubbed the White Blood Cell from Cells at Work. He dubbed the main character from Promare. He dubbed Ferdinand from the Fire Emblem Three Houses series, and he dubbed Maruki, the true antagonist to Persona 5 Royal. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a little moment of silence for Mr. Billy Kametz. We appreciate your work and what you did for us. We really do. So yeah, moment of silence for Mr. Billy Kametz. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and do it to it with these topics today. You want to go ahead and start us off today? Celebrity bus driver.
Anyway, all right, for JoJo Part 1, our first topic of the night is: do we like CGI anime, and can it ruin the anime experience? Now, I thought of this topic because recently, because the new Dragon Ball superhero movie came out. Yeah, oh Lord. And also, no spoilers. I was just using that as a reference. No spoilers. But and also, I got a coworker who just shits on CGI anime, and if he sees an anime that he think he might like, he's just like, I'm not watching it because it's CGI, and he just so I'm gonna get it out there real quick. Yes, we like CGI anime to a degree. I mean, yeah, it technically does get better and better every year, but we do like to stick with kind of the traditional kind of stuff. But CGI, and I'm not talking about I'm talking about full CGI anime, and also regular anime that sometimes will have little CGI type stuff put in it to a degree. But overall, I don't care, because at the same time, I'm not gonna let an animation style ruin my experience of an anime. Now, if the animation looks like some PlayStation 1-ish, then we got a problem. Big problem. Big time problem. But other than that, like, as long as the CGI looks moderately good, I'm not an over-analyzing type of person when it comes down to anime, to where, like, stuff how it looks. So CGI is fine with me. It's just as long as y'all put some work in it. Don't just make like a bunch of blocks and just say, hey, that's guts.
It's funny that you mentioned guts, because believe it or not, and I'm just be real with it, CGI, believe it or not, depending on who is in charge of CGI can make or break an anime, in my honest opinion. And the reason why I feel like this is because, well, as you've already stated, the Berserk anime, the newest one, is pure CGI, and no one's watching that shit. Same thing with the first few seasons of Kingdom. No one's watching that shit because the CGI just sometimes CGI looks weird. And it's like what I said in a previous podcast. CGI is like 3D when it comes to anime. It's either, no one asked for it, no one really cares for it, and things of that nature. But yes, as we've already stated, CGI is also a good thing because of things like some mechs, like the anime we watched called Dynazenon, which has some CGI, but the CGI is good. it kind of like the CGI shows that the mech looks heavy, but the mech is actually really, really, really versatile. And that is something that I'm glad that they do with it. But yeah, like some CGI is good, some CGI is bad. I honestly feel like it depends on who is in charge of the CGI. Because if you're making an anime fully CGI, you have to make it good. Because apparently, from what I heard, that's what they did with this new Dragon Ball superhero movie. In all honesty and fairness, I can't wait to see the movie. I am honestly trying to avoid spoilers. The only thing I saw was that Gohan had a new transformation. That was it. I don't know what it's called. I didn't see what he did. I just saw the new transformation. And apparently, Toriyama said that with that transformation, Gohan is now the strongest character in the series. Yeah, until the manga continues, but whatever. But yeah, I wholeheartedly would have to say that when it comes to CGI, it's more on the lines of who's in charge of it. Who's ever in charge of the CGI, then that's the one thing you have to worry about. Also, I understand y'all want to do this updated technology, upgraded technology, and things of that nature, but I just feel like sometimes anime don't really need CGI. I understand, you want something to pop out at us, you want to make it seem like it's real and things of that nature, but I feel like CGI just isn't needed, especially for anime. Anime is already beautiful enough as it is.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, I feel like there's because when it came down to these Battle of Gods, it had a little bit of CGI in there as well, and it looked very wonky. And then over time, the CGI started to get better, but it'll be like it only happened really in like really intense moments where they got to do a bunch of fast-paced kind of fighting where like, oh, they're fighting in the sky and the camera angles and all this other shit. Then they put some CGI in it, and then it goes back to the traditional stuff. But sometimes that stuff can be good in small bursts. But when it comes down to anime that are completely CGI'd, then that's when people start to get real iffy on it, because especially when something's completely CGI'd, and sometimes it's hard to get facial expressions and all that kind of stuff right. Hey, I'm not an expert, but I know a lot of freaking animation type people, and they say sort of kind of like the same things. But I personally, as long as it don't look like some freaking some PlayStation 1-ish, like I said before, then and it's got like I want like Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts level CGI type stuff. Like that's a whole different ball game. But overall, I mean, I'm fine with CGI. It's just it all come down to they have to give a shit. Like how you said before, like it all depends on who's in charge of the actual animation, who's editing and stuff like this, putting all the shadings and lightings and all this stuff together, who's doing that. So personally, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with CGI just as long as it don't look like
it don't look like an ass on a face, dog. Okay. And it don't look like
I immediately thought South Park.
Right. And it don't look like a old ass no. And it don't look like a old ass fucking GPTV cartoon, dog. Yeah. I mean, look, yes, yeah, the plot notes are cool, but it just looked weird as fuck when you tried to do CGI with that shit, okay? Because that's why a lot of people are so turned off by the Berserk anime. Now, the movies use CGI, but the CGI wasn't bad, but the anime was just ass.
Yeah, I hate the way Guts looks.
Agreed.
I hate he looks like a monster.
Why is his face blocky?
Yeah, like his jawline's a pyramid. Like it's just sharp as fuck. Like I'm what?
Jawline's a pyramid.
I'm serious. That whole animation is just butt. That whole animation.
Jawline's a pyramid.
Yeah, it's literal it's literally a pyramid laying down on its side. I ain't even say a straight up pyramid. You know how a pyramid look when it's laying, like you know how you take a pyramid just laying down on the side, and it's just yeah. Like guts just looks so freaking creepy. Ain't Guts supposed to be? Look, I know Guts really ain't like a teenager, but like, ain't he supposed to be young? Like, why
Nah, dog, Guts a grown ass man, dude.
I know he a grown ass man, but god damn, he just.
I would say like if I'm just ballparking it, late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, but god dang, like the man, like he about 48. Like, good lord. Like,
yeah. I'm sorry, but the CGI is not good in Berserk and things of that nature. But
I hear in the
charge that to the game.
But I hear in the super movie, like the CGI it looks really good. I mean, yeah, it's got parts where it looks really kind of wonky, but overall the movie is very beautiful. It's very colorful, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, we got this. But overall, man, I feel like the higher the budget, the better the CGI.
I agree. Yeah, the higher the budget, the better the CGI, because for one thing, you don't wanna, and I'm gonna say it again, you do not wanna fuck up movies that are going to use CGIs, because you will never live that down.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, you know, Dragon Ball did this because it's like I know they're trying to experiment with new things and stuff like that, and that's cool, you know, experimenting and seeing what works and stuff that doesn't work and things like that. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, how is this gonna work? Because some CGI just they look so weird, it looks so wonky. Like the three-part Godzilla movie series. That whole anime, it's like, you know, 3-part anime series. That whole thing is CGI, but the humans just don't look good. The only thing that looks good is really the monsters, but other than that, like, it just don't look good. But it's like sometimes the animation looks good, sometimes it looks bad. But especially when it comes down to CGI is very hard to do, especially when you're doing stuff like lighting and all this other shit. So I like CGI. It depends on who doing it.
Right. I wholeheartedly agree. But yeah, y'all, comment below. Tell us what you think about CGI. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all that good shit. Follow us on social media and everything. You know, that's important. That's the importance of how we do these things. And if you're listening on the audio, y'all make sure to follow us on Spotify and all those other good junks. You know, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and whatnot. We love to hear your feedback on what you guys think of our podcast. Indeed. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move on to the next topic, which is how do you feel? Well, JoJo Part 2. Battle Tendency with the homie Joseph Joestar. The next thing you're gonna say is, how do you feel when your favorite character gets a power up or dies?
All right, I'm going first. Man, whenever I see my favorite, okay, I'll do get power up first. Usually, my favorite character is usually like the main character's best friend, or the main character's older brother, or like, you know, just somebody, just friend, something like that. And I see him or her, because, you know, we inclusive over here, out there doing work and possibly battling, or it ain't got to be a battle shonen type of thing. It could be just an anime where somebody's just doing something awesome, or that geeky kind of pushover character just says fuck it and like gets hit and starts standing up to people and stuff like that. It makes me feel real freaking good, man. Because then I'm just like, when y'all constantly doing my favorite character wrong, I'm like, I'm still gonna watch the show because I like the show. But at the same time, it's like, stop doing my boy stop doing my boy wrong, stop doing my girl wrong. Because personally, I'm cool. I love seeing my favorite characters get big and stuff like that. But when it comes out to characters dying, I'm like a half and half on that, because if you kill off my favorite character in like the 5th episode, right, I'm gonna be pissed. Because if I know this is a long running series, I gotta watch every episode without my guy. And dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, when my character, like when my favorite character always gets a power up or something like that, I feel really good about it. And then when my character actually dies, I'm just like, dang. Still gonna watch this shit, but dang, I killed my favorite character. I would prefer my favorite character die like around the end of the series. You know?
Yeah.
Like I would rather my character die like at the end of the series instead of just jumping in front of the main character and blocking some shit, and then he or she ends up dying in a horrible way. Because usually your favorite character, your favorite character is like, you don't want nothing to happen to them, and you want them to win everything.
Yeah, I mean, for me, all right. So he has in parentheses on this topic, good or evil, and I know y'all see the Aizen character in the background clearly. So,
Stop breaking up for wow.
No, quit telling me what to do. I'm a Realmbreaker. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. Anywho,
yeah, Jerry, get out of here. That's our director, Jerry.
Jerry, no damn director. I do this shit. I edit the videos.
He just go get sandwich.
I upload the videos.
He just brings.
I do all the shit. All shit, man.
Hey.
Anywho.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I will go ahead. But anywho. So the thing about it is, when it comes to my favorite characters getting power-ups, first and foremost, yes, you see Aizen in the background because I don't give a fuck what. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even give a fuck if you did see it coming. This is for me. This is my honest opinion. When I found out that Aizen was the traitor, I was shocked as shit. Like, real talk. When I found out that Aizen, Sosuke Aizen, guy with the glasses, calm exterior and everything, when I found out that he was the traitor, I was shocked as shit. I was like, damn. Not to mention, he legit humbled Ichigo as soon as Ichigo got his Bankai ability. How fuck, like, as soon as you get your Bankai ability, you beat Byakuya Kuchiki, now you going over there to Captain Sosuke Aizen, and he just one finger on the sword, and he tapped down, and just sliced your ass in half. Like, Jesus Christ, Aizen. Not to mention, when he got the Hogyoku, he just became even more badass, and I fucks with it. Not to mention, y'all couldn't even kill this man. Like, real talk, y'all could not execute Aizen. Aizen just sitting there in the cut, like, like real talk, like, you what, mother, like, you were sentenced to sit in that chair for the rest of your life. All right, I sit in this chair for the rest of my life, and we gonna bandage you up. That's fine too. I'm gonna get out of here. No, you won't. Nah, I'm really gonna get out of here. You ain't gonna do shit about it. And that is legit how I felt with Aizen, because spoiler alert, for those that have never seen 1,000 Year Blood War art, whether you never seen it or read it, I don't know, don't care. This is a spoiler alert. Aizen becomes an anti-hero and he helps out Ichigo get rid of Yhwach. And I fucks with it. It's theorized that Aizen is dead because he's technically infused with Yhwach, and Kazu, Ichigo's son, killed that shit. He just took the ball and just smashed the bitch.
Yep. He reached out as a 3-year-old and just crushed it, and bam, boom.
Yeah.
Straight to the moon.
And yeah, I mean, but also for those that do not know, Kubo gave us a teaser chapter after 1,000 Blood War arc, which is the beginning of the Hell arc. It's a possibility that Aizen might come back. It's a possibility that Aizen might come back in that. Bro, if he has Hell powers, he will definitely be my favorite. But for some reason, for me, when it comes to me, I don't know what it is, but my villains are normally the same. They are real chilled, they're very cold, and they're very calculating. Prime example, Hao Asakura from Shaman King. He won.
Yeah.
He won the Shaman King tournament and he became the Shaman King. And apparently, his physical being is so omnipotent, so powerful that he can kill you just by looking at you. Like real talk, when he first because you see apparently the funny thing is when I talk about neutral parties in an anime, the Patch Tribe is the most neutral party I have ever seen. Like real talk. The Patch Tribe is the motherfucker who's like, we are going to protect the Shaman King. Whoever the Shaman King is, be it good or evil, we are to protect them. And when Yo and his homies was trying to go and stop Hal, they legit had to fight Patch Tribe officials who are OP as fuck.
Oh yeah, I was like, you know me. Why are we fighting?
Hey,
Duty.
Right. Even Yo had to fight Shiva, the dude who recruited him. Tao Ren had to fight the younger brother of the guy who recruited him, because when Tao Ren was recruited into the Shaman tournament, he was evil, so he killed his Patch Tribe official. Yeah, same thing with Horo, Lyzerg, Chocolove having to fight their officials, and it's crazy. But Hal became Shaman King, and he legit because there's he has to go to a sleep because we're trying to fuse him with the Great Spirit. And when he got infused with the Great Spirit, he stood up out his chair, and when he looks at you, you're dead. He legit killed the entire cast of the fucking show. And they all ended up in the Great Spirit. They looked at each other because basically what happens is this. Yo was like, look, give me some time to see if we can find something good in this world. Okay, give me some time. Hal was like, okay, I'll give you time. I'll give you this many years. And if you can't find no good in this world, I'm coming back to finish the job. That's basically what Hal told Yo. He said, if you don't find good in this world, I am going to come back and finish the fucking job. When I finish the job, you can't say shit else. So yeah. But yeah, characters getting power-ups. Of course, Gohan's my all-time favorite when he went Super Saiyan 2. Very iconic moment in anime. A very iconic moment in anime was when he went Super Saiyan 2. The moment, him seeing 16 being destroyed, him going Super Saiyan 2, very iconic moment. I will also put up there the iconic moment where he went, if I'm not mistaken, he went Super Saiyan 2 when Videl got fucked up by Yamu and Spopovich at the tournament. But it was implied he went Super Saiyan 2. Some people saying that's not Super Saiyan 2, but I'm not too sure.
No, he was 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he was 2 is what the fuck I thought. But yeah, all those iconic moments. Oh, of course, Characters dying. Episode 8. Gurren Lagann. 8 episodes.
You had to, in the words of Mr. Potato Head, you had to bring that up.
I had to bring. You said my favorite character dying. Hey, Lelouch getting the Gias. Love the moment when he died. And it was his plan all along.
Air quotes.
And it was his plan all along. Like, real talk, this was his idea. I was like, what the fuck? I'm legit something like, that makes it all better now. And even though Light went out like a criminal, because he did go out like a criminal.
He was a criminal.
I still fucked with him. Like, real talk. You see, my favorite characters are really obscure. They're obscure as fuck. When freaking Yuji finally mastered curse energy, a very proud moment. And when Fushiguro learned his domain expansion, also a very proud moment. When Toji first appeared, you talking about a strong ass spirit. For those of y'all who do not know, I'm talking about characters from Jujutsu Kaisen. Toji, how he came to pass was a shaman woman said, I found a strong spirit somewhere in this vicinity. You're going to let him take control. He's like, okay, Ma, that's fine. Toji took control of the body, and the shaman woman was like, you're going to defeat Sukuna. He smacked the shit out of the woman like, who the fuck are you talking to? You don't give me orders. It was legit reverse Edo Tensei from Naruto. Remember when Kabuto brought back freaking Itachi and
Itachi, he wanted Itachi to join him, but Itachi was like, nah.
Right. When freaking Kabuto brought back Itachi and Nagato, and they both used the reverse Edo Tensei and they could control themselves. I was like, what the hell? Because the same thing happened with Toji. Because when Toji came, he's like, man, what the fuck you talking to? So yeah, I do. So yeah, I feel great when my character. Okay, here's the thing: if my favorite character dies on like meaningless shit, I'll be pissed. But okay, so with Kamen dying, yeah, I was pissed, but I understood that he had to die because it was needed for the character development of Simon. Like, real talk, it was needed for the character development of Simon, because if Kamina is always there, Simon wouldn't really know how to stand on his own 2 feet. And we honestly have to come to terms with that. Like, if Kamina never died, Simon will always rely on him. And it's not going to work in that world of Beastmen and everything. So yeah, Gundam Wing, clearly nobody died, but when freaking Hiro Yui and all the Gundam Wing pilots, like all of them, when they got their upgraded mechs in the movie, that was dope. Gundam 00 and everybody got their upgraded mechs, that was dope. Like, I loved it. I loved it. I love me some. Like, yeah, I love me those moments. And clearly, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes on in my head when it comes to these characters. Because I have a lot of favorite characters, and they had a lot of power-ups and a lot of moments, and I do enjoy them. So, yeah, I will honestly have to chalk it up to that. That's how I feel. I ain't going on a rant like I did last week. Fuck all that.
Yo, y'all welcome.
Shut up. And move on to part 3. Yada yada daze.
Yeah, we'll move on to part 3, which is with the release of the Steam Deck and the Steam Deck and the Switch OLED. Do you think Sony will try their hand at a handheld system like the PSP ever again?
Let me say something about that. Honestly, I'm going to say yes, but no time soon. Reason being is because y'all did try y'all hand at it. Y'all made the PS Vita. It was a flop.
Yeah, they probably don't want to do. They probably want to, because I feel like the Vita, plus the Vita was years ago. The Vita did so much, but the Vita was a flop here. It wasn't a flop over there.
No, it wasn't a flop in Japan, but it was damn sure a flop over here. First and foremost, because of the simple fact being, because here's the thing, PSP was such a massive thing. Like, real talk, if people still have PSPs, they're still playing those games to this day, even if they beat the games. Like real talk.
I just feel like if Sony did try, it'll probably be like it's still kind of like the PSP, but it'd be like it just have to be big, like how the Switch and for damn sure how the damn Steam Deck is. So it's like I feel like they should because
I think the real
just to
question you
keep
should
up, just to
be
keep up with the times.
I think the real question you should be asking is when is Xbox gonna put their hand in the game on trying to get a handheld system?
Yeah, because Xbox has never had
Nothing.
a have never had a has never had a handheld system at all.
Right. Never. And I'm not going to count the Steam Deck as that because that's for PC players. Technically PC players got their own handheld game and Microsoft ain't did shit. Y'all
And then,
fucking up.
I think the closest thing that Microsoft has is like the closest thing to handheld they have is the controller that connects to your phone. That's really it.
Dog, look, I'm
Because
sorry,
you got
but
your phone that connects to that connects like you put your phone and you literally connect your phone to the controller and you play it, out like that. As long as you got like an Xbox Game Pass and shit, you can play all those games on your phone while you have that connected controller to your phone.
yeah, but here's my thing about that. First and foremost, now that's one thing I will give you, Xbox. Y'all controllers are very universal. Like you can play them, you can play with these bitches almost anywhere on your own game, on your computer, on a bunch of mobile games and stuff like that. Because, not honesty, that is indeed how I play Code Closers. Yeah, that's indeed how I play Code Closers, and I even have a PSP emulator on my computer, and I use my Xbox 360 controller to play my PSP games on my computer, and it works fine. It works. In fact, it works like a fucking dream. So that's why I'm sitting up here like I will give y'all this Xbox. Y'all controls are very universal, but as far as Sony with their PSP thing, I'm not too sure we are going to be getting one. Like we'll probably get one in the near future, but no time soon. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they're more focused on pushing this whole new essential, premium, and plus versions of the PlayStation. Plus, they're too busy pushing that out to us instead of worry about some damn handheld games. In my honest opinion, because Nintendo has been killing it with the handheld consoles throughout this whole time. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS. Now the Switch, which is both a handheld and a TV console game. That's crazy. But yeah, because that's one thing I give Nintendo. Very innovative, a very very innovative company. They know what they want to do with. They know what they want to do with what they got. Indeed. So yeah, I will wholeheartedly put it as that we'll get one, but no time soon in the future. So when it comes to that, it's more the lines of how should I put it? It's more on the lines of when it does come out, will it be good or will it just be another flop like the Vita?
Yeah, because but I feel like they got to do something. I feel like, but the P5 just came out, so it not just came out, but the P5 is out, and I feel like they might not be really trying to work on a handheld thing right now, especially with how the Vita did over here. And I just think they should try something. Like if they made like a handheld thing, it could also coincide with the P5, possibly be used as a controller for the P5, stuff like that. So it would. I feel like you have like the stuff to incorporate it into a reality because I feel like now that you have the Switch and the Steam Deck out here, and their official handhelds slash dock stuff So I feel like I'm just saying like Sony might have to do something to count to get into the mobile slash outside gaming. That's personally just for me. But hey, how you getting a Steam Deck? You like it?
I'm actually planning on getting it because I have a Steam account with some games on it. I have Persona 4. I'm hoping, bro. That's the thing. I want a Steam Deck so I can play Lost Ark. 'Cause I heard Lost Ark is a really good game. And not to mention Lost Ark is a free game. So you download the game, play the game, enjoy the game and everything. I just can't play it on my computer. So yeah, I would like a Steam Deck so I could play games like Lost Ark. Ooh, if it's possible, can I play DFO on my Steam Deck? The only reason why I have not been playing DFO because something going on with my fucking keyboard. Like some of the keyboards are like delayed and stuff, and that is going to legit fuck up my productivity when it comes to me playing DFO. I'm trying to think of other games. I want to get. Can I play L Sword on my Steam Deck?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Grand Chase.
Yeah, or Grand Chase and things of that nature. Because you see, I'm actually just thinking of games that are already on Steam. Oh, I even got Saints Row 2 on my Steam. So yeah, I'm honestly just thinking like I'm planning on getting the Steam Deck. I just don't know when. In all honesty, it depends. I don't know if I'm giving PS5 first or a Steam Deck, but I know a Steam Deck is way more cheaper than a PS5.
No, no, it's not.
It's not.
No, like a Steam. We'll talk about it on camera.
What you mean we'll talk about on camera?
Well, because because a P5, the disc P5, I think the disc one is like $400. They're both like $400. Like a P5,
$400.
Yeah, I think like one's 400 and the other one's 450. Now, but I know a Steam Deck is like 500 something.
Really?
Yeah, a Steam Deck, bro. Like a Steam Deck is basically a fucking PC in your hand, and it's huge.
I still want that big.
Yeah, I mean, I know. But I'm just saying.
Okay, so no. A Steam Deck is $400. It just depends on the amount of space it contains, because there are 3 different versions of Steam Deck. There's one that's 64 gigs, there's one that's 256 gigs, and there's no one that's 512 gigs. Yeah. So yeah. And all honesty, in fairness, if I did get the Steam Deck, I probably gotten the 529 one just to save space. Because I don't know if you could put like an SD card in there or something. Because if you can, okay, so you can.
Yeah,
all right, cool. Reviews. Okay, okay. See, no, I'm saying he see reviews. No, he prepared all up in there. Yeah. But yeah, but yeah. Let's go. But yeah, it's like what I said when it comes to PSP. It's gonna take some time before we see another handheld console from PSP. But yeah, as far as the Steam Deck, definitely want it. I most definitely want it because, like I said, I know you can probably play Lost Ark in that game. You can probably play Lost Ark on that. If you can, I'm damn sure getting it just for Lost Ark alone because that game looks really fun. But yeah, but yeah, these are some really great topics. So we're gonna move on to part 4 of JoJo, which is Diamond is Unbreakable. And this one is where we probably gonna let out our inner weeb, an anime that you'll defend till you die.
Dead, finito, legs hurt. Anime I would defend something like that. It would have to be Soul Eater.
Funny, because a lot of people do not like Soul Eater like that.
Yeah, because anime wise, a lot of people, the anime, a lot of people don't like it because they don't like the ending.
And that's also fair. But another thing I gotta point out before you continue to say that, how the fuck y'all don't like Soul Eater, but y'all like Fire Force?
Exactly. Fire Force is a prequel.
Right. Spoiler. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. But hey man, look, I will defend. Look, I've rewatched Soul Eater all the time. Not all the time, but I've rewatched Soul Eater at least 15 times. Let me tell you. It's a great show, man. Look, I understand that Kid is annoying. I understand that Black Star's annoying as shit.
Hey, Kid's my dude, though.
Kid is the dude, but he's freak with the symmetry shit. But you know, I could deal with it. But say it could, at least it was funny. Black Star used to get on my goddamn nerves, but when it was time to fight, he knew what the fuck to handle. Except when he lost to Mifune, go Mifune. But
yeah, Mifune is that dude.
Yeah, Mifune, man, you ain't even a Meister. You ain't shit. You just a samurai for hire with a shit ton of swords. You whooping ass. But yeah. So people don't like the ending because like it was just a regular punch. But people don't understand. But people just like didn't understand or didn't care about the metaphor behind what that punch like represented. And it's just like I would defend that moment because her fighting Ashita was a fun ass fight because no matter what the fuck she did, she could not hurt him. And especially when she tried to use a genie hunter on him, and he was like, "Oh well, you can't use this you can't use this move on me because you know I'm not a demon." And I was like, wait a minute, that's a factor. And he just broke it. And this was a bit, it made it funnier because this was the thing that they were training to learn how to do this move. And they finally do the move. And then they found out that the move is useless against this person that you're fighting. So it's like, but man, yeah, so many people, like, a lot of people really just don't like Soul Eater. And it's for like literally like the dumbest of reasons. Everybody's like, oh, Blair's too sexual. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Motherfucker, welcome to anime. The fuck?
Like, I've seen people say that. It's like, bro, shut up. And the whole, and also especially with the whole stuff with Krona and Medusa, how she basically abused him. Now I'll agree with like how she really, really, really abused him, trying to turn him into a Kishin and make him cold-hearted and shit. And yeah, like I can understand y'all when y'all say stuff like, yeah, she sucked, like she's a terrible, terrible person. I wholeheartedly agree, but at the same time, y'all basically took everything, like all the smallest little realistic things, and tried to use that to say that Soul Eater is bad. I don't get it. But anyway,
Me either.
But I'm going to defend the mighty and powerful Lord Death until I die. But yeah, your turn.
I actually have something to say about that. I'm not defending the damn thing. If you don't like something, you just don't fucking like it. Now, give me a very valid reason why you don't like it. Because if you can't give me a valid reason why you don't like something, then this conversation is over. I don't want to talk to you no more. So, yeah, like, okay, prime example for those that I do not know, if y'all been living under the Realmbreaker rock for some reason,
Galactic Rock.
No, ain't no Galactic Rock. Sound too cool. I am my favorite anime of all time is Code Geass. But if somebody don't like Code Geass, cool. Then I just won't conversate with you. You know, like I won't conversate with you about that anime. All I'm saying is this right here. Give me a reason why you don't like it. If you give me a good reason why you don't like it, and then I'm asking you, well, did you watch it? If you say no, then this conversation is over. Because for some reason, y'all just love to hate something. In the words of Ice Cube, it's the rigor you love to hate. Like, real talk. Like, y'all just love to hate something, dog. Like, real talk. Y'all just love to shit on something. And yes, I'm talking about you ungrateful ass anime community fuckers. And I don't mean all of you. And I don't mean all of you. I legit mean the majority of y'all who always just seem to feel like y'all got something up your ass. Like, for real. Why is it all?
A stick.
Why is it an issue? Like, please explain to me. Why is it an issue that you feel like something's trash, but you haven't watched it for yourself? Okay, that's like me legitimately come up to you and saying, "Hey, One Piece is garbage. I haven't seen it, but it's garbage." Like, real talk. At least give something a try before you call it trash.
And
Okay?
don't let other people dictate how you feel about a certain freaking anime or how you feel about watching something.
Agreed.
Because that's also why a lot of people don't say the stuff that you just said happened, because you just like, oh well, if everybody as human beings, you know, MF's gotta be it with the pack. So it's just like, oh, like if they don't like it, and it must be bad because, oh, here's a big content creator who's all these freaking followers and all the freaking followers and ish like that on all their platforms, and they don't like this anime. So yeah, apparently, if they don't like it, then you know maybe it's bad. You know, maybe it's Maybelline. But you know, don't let other people dictate how you feel about anime, man. Watch whatever the fuck you want to watch, unless you're watching Boku no Pico, and then now you got to be exiled to the Monster Island. But other than that, like, don't let people dictate. Excuse me. Don't let people dictate how you feel about something, especially when you find it interesting.
I also have to agree with that. Like real talk. Cause I'm sorry, I can't sit up here like I can't sit up here and just make it seem like you know, I'll go down your neck for this anime. I won't. I won't. Reason being is because, for one, dog, it's just art on paper at the end of the day, man. Like, real talk. I ain't losing no money over this. You ain't threatening my life, and nobody ain't dying over this. Like, real talk. If I'm not losing money or dying from this shit, it don't matter. That's the Capricorn in me talking, by the way. And and that's just me being honest with it. Like, dog, like, bro, we grown, okay? We are adults. We got whole ass jobs out here. We got a life to live. The last thing we want to do is sit up here and go back and forth with ignorant motherfuckers all day talking about an anime. Okay? I got bills to pay, dog. Get out your mama's basement before you can talk to me, okay?
Maggots and stuff crawling in your hair, Joseph.
Yeah, for real. Get rid of the lights out there. Like, for real. Like, seriously.
Nasty buzz. Anyway.
like Like, real talk, cause yeah, I love me some anime, I do. But if it's one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna sit up here and go back and forth with you trying to convince you to watch something. Cause here's the thing, you watch it if you fucking want to. Because if I easily convinced you to watch something, even though you just said it was trash, you wasted my time. You just wanted to argue. So no. I'm not going to sit up here and deal with it. I'm not sitting up here to deal with this bullshit. Not me.
Not me.
So that's why I'm sitting up here like, dog, why is it that you just feel like you're entitled to say my anime is trash even though you haven't watched it?
Just the argue.
Right, just the argue. You want someone to feel as bad or feel as stupid as you do. So you just say your anime is trash. Now get mad for what? To see my fucking for what? See my reaction? The only reaction you gonna get is seeing the back of my head as I turn around and walk away from your punk ass.
Or the back of my hand.
Nah, I ain't gonna hit you.
I am.
Because as long as you don't touch me, I ain't gonna touch you. Simple as that. And first of all, I ain't about to throw hands over no damn anime. Fuck you. Fuck I look like? I ain't about to throw hands over no fucking anime.
I ain't the pride. Hey, I'm a prideful Namekian.
Man, fuck a pride. I ain't got time for that shit. Hold up, time out. That's not pride.
It ain't. But cause some of these new age anime fans, they be going for the jugular. Alright.
No. Nope. We already talked about that subject. I already know where you going with this. We already talked about that subject.
Right. Fuck. Anyway, at the end of the day, don't let nobody dictate how you feel about a goddamn anime, man. If you want to watch that shit, read that shit.
Watch
I
that
don't know.
shit.
I don't know. You want to watch that shit, read that shit. I don't know. Jack off to the shit. Do what the fuck you want to do, man. This your life. It's your decision.
Yeah.
Clean up after. Anyway.
I mean, look, because at the end of the day, we all have. I mean, look, because at the end of the day, when it comes to like hoping that it's because trying to get out, so because everyone that we know hoping that this anime community can someday agree to disagree, which will probably never happen, but still hoping everyone can dream someday. We all have a dream to achieve. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. You go ahead and you talk about this one.
Our next topic for the beautiful nights.
JoJo.
Yeah. Our beautiful JoJo
Part 5.
JoJo
Golden
Part
Wind.
5. Golden Wind. All the new Final Fantasy shit coming out. Let me tell y'all something. I got a
Final Fantasy 7 shit coming out.
Final Fantasy 7 shit coming out. Also, 16 is also coming out the same time as the other shit that's coming out. But let me tell y'all something. Let me rant real quick. Let me get big on. Can I get big?
Sure, I guess. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I'll tell you.
Oh God,
but,
no, I kind of want to know now.
No, it ain't that sexual. Just saying,
All right, go ahead.
Can you get big? Do it big. Look, man, I played. Okay. With me, I never played original Final Fantasy 7. Right? I played Remake Part 1. I can't play Integrate, and I can't play until I get a freaking P5. But that was my first time playing 7. Right? Cloud, that's 7, and I fucking loved it. Right? Okay, cool. We got that out the way. I have played, but my first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, and that's what made Vincent Valentine my number one favorite Final Fantasy character, which a lot of people didn't know that, and I'm just like, yeah, it's Vincent Valentine. But that was my first Final Fantasy game, and that's when I started really actually Final Fantasy 15 is a close second. But anyway, but yeah, like I played Crisis Core, right? I still have my PSP. Now we were talking about PSPs earlier. I still have my PSP, and I still have my original disc of the original Final Fantasy Crisis Core. And I told myself that after I beat this game, I'm never playing it again. I don't give a fuck if they remake it. And then a month and a half or 2 months and a half later, we get the confirmation that, oh hey, we remaking Crisis Core. I'm like, fuck, I gotta play it.
Oh yeah, same here. Cause believe it or not, for those that do not know, I actually played Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 as well. Fuck Genesis.
Fuck Genesis.
Real talk.
But shout out to that game because it gave us one of the greatest fight scenes ever. Was Genesis versus Sephiroth. Bro, that fight scene was amazing. But yeah, also, I mean, I love the game. It's just the mechanics of the game. That slot machine bullshit used to fuck me up a lot. Okay.
Oh, the slot mechanic.
Yes. But I do like but in the remake of it, I do like the fact that it's up in the upper right. It's in the left hand corner now, instead of just taking up half of instead of taking up the entire screen. It's right there, so it's more convenient. So I do like that. But at the same time, man, that game was hard.
It was, but it was very challenging.
It was. I loved it, but that game was hard. Fighting Sephiroth for the first time as Zack, I was like, I don't want to play no more, but I kept going. All right. Also fighting Sephiroth, fighting Angeal, fighting bitch ass Genesis. Like, it was fuck the gift of the goddess, all right?
Fuck the gift of the goddess, all right?
All right. I understand Genesis. He fell in love with his goddess. I understand that. Yeah, he died, and he actually met her. She was a real motherfucker, but she wasn't a summon or anything. She was just this big ass, this big knight looking bitch. But fuck the gift of the goddess. Fuck Genesis. All right, fuck the slot machine shit. But guess what? I gotta play it because it's guilty pleasure, you know. And this game is gonna be on everything. This game is gonna be a P4, P5, Switch, Xbox. I'm like, god damn. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on PC. Shit, might well just put it on the back of a damn potato and fuck it up. But man, I'm down. I really am. And also, these mobile games, these freaking Final Fantasy mobile games. I'm like, man, why isn't you know the one where you're chibi, but then when you in the fight, it's called Final Fantasy 7. It was something. They all had weird names, but it was the one that's on
Ever Crisis.
Yeah, I think it was Ever Crisis. Yeah, the one where not the Battle Royale one, but it was Ever Crisis, where I'm like, why isn't that on a Switch? Why is that mobile? I mean, Switch is technically mobile, but why is that a mobile game?
Bro, it's legit. It's legit. The Final Fantasy 7 video game, like legitimately, is legitimately the Final Fantasy 7 video game. It's just been upgraded.
Yeah, and you can play with Zack in it and shit. It's weird, but at the same time, why isn't that on a Switch?
Look, listen. If I even try to get this game, it better not be a fucking gotcha.
No, it's not a gotcha.
You don't know that.
No, like I said, I watched it. People talk about it. The only thing it has a gotcha element, but it's for outfit. It's for outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Outfits. That's it.
A gotcha is still a gotcha, brother.
No, it ain't for characters though.
I don't care. A gotcha is still a motherfucking gotcha.
You mean to tell me you pull it for outfits, motherfucker?
I don't know. The fuck? Like I don't know. Like I said, if I get the game.
Well, other than that, it's not a gotcha. It's not a traditional gotcha. You gotta pull for characters. You just really just pull for outfits. That's it. That's why you saw Aerith in that other dress that she was wearing. But yeah, man, I'm down. That Battle Royale one, I know that shit's really. I know that Battle Royale FF7 is actually really, really fun. It's on its 3rd season, so I'm like, yo, how long this been going on?
Right.
But
and then we getting the sequel to the remake.
Yeah, we're getting part 2, actual part 2 to the remake.
Not retrograde.
Yeah. Because Integrate was kind of like it was Yuffie's little thing she had going on, which had a bad ending, by the way. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I don't know. I gotta get a P5, man. I can't really necessarily be excited for it because I need a P5 to play it.
So wait, it's strictly on PlayStation 5?
Yes, that's why I didn't get Integrate, because I can't play Integrate because you have to get a P5 to play the rest of these parts of I'm talking about Final Fantasy 7, like remake and then Rebirth, and then the third one. Yes, it's gonna be a 3-part series, but we're probably not getting the third one till 2026. That's the estimate. That's the estimated time. It's either 2026 or 2025. But other than that, like, yeah, that's why I didn't play Integrate and stuff. You have to get a P5 for those.
Damn,
yeah. That's why I was excited for Crisis Core, because Crisis Core is going to be on everything.
Good.
Yeah,
because Because honestly, I want it.
Yeah,
I want it.
Because it's gonna be on P4, P5, Xbox, PC, and Switch.
Yeah, like what I said, because I want it.
Yeah, I want it too. Fuck. Fuck Genesis, yeah. But man, I'm really excited. Everybody was praising this live stream because everything that they showed was fucking epic. and
Good job, Square Enix.
everything that they showed had, something to do with 7. Like this is all 7. I was just thinking like, damn man, if y'all gonna do this, man, remake freaking Dirge of Cerberus. That's what I was actually thinking. I was actually like saying like, hey, you bringing back Crisis Core, might as well just go ahead and bring back Dirge of Cerberus, and also you might as well just go ahead and take Advent Children and make it into a game. I don't give a fuck. Make Advent Children a game.
Agreed.
It'd be a short game, but make that a game, dog. I would love to sit here and fight because I would love to sit here and fight Kadaj. Fuck Kadaj. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to everything, basically everything that they freaking showed. Because most likely, out of all that stuff, I'm most likely just gonna get Crisis Core and 16 when that comes out. Because 16 is coming out at the same time, around the same time all of these are coming out. So it's gonna be a lot.
Dog, it looks like you got a lot of things to look forward to. Kingdom Hearts 4, Crisis Core, and Final Fantasy 16. It's actually being a good. It's actually being a good couple of years for you.
Yeah, man, to be a Square Enix fan, I was like, yeah. And then freaking KH is coming out. KH is coming out like at around the same time. A lot of this Final Fantasy shit is coming out too.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, oh,
RIP to your wallet.
Yeah.
I mean, technically mine too, because I'm not gonna lie, I do want to cop Kingdom Hearts 4. Just continue on the story.
Yeah, man, play with freaking Jonas' brother, pretty ass Sora.
And I also want Crisis Core for nostalgia. In all honesty, it made me want to just play Crisis Core now. I'm actually thinking about doing that later. Either later or whatever, but still. Crisis Core, all these Final Fantasies, dog, like real talk. Like it's looking like Square Enix is having a bright future. Good job once again, Square Enix. Good job on that conference.
Yeah, I'm proud of Square and I'm proud of Capcom, because Capcom was dead for a while. It came back with a vengeance. I'm proud of both. These are my top favorite company. Them two and the companies that made the Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue games. Studio Trip. Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
Well, Tecmo Koei and Nightmare Realm or something. The people who making Mortal Kombat, Injustice and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So Tecmo Koei and them. I guess I'm waiting on them to do something, but I can wait. I ain't doing shit. I mean, because a lot of games, huh?
I know it's gonna be a minute till we get a new Mortal Kombat or a new Injustice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute. And honestly, I'm dreading it. Reason being is because we're going to be getting it's probably going to be on just next gen console, because now they're slowly starting to integrate everything to just strictly
P5.
Yeah, they're just integrating everything strictly into P5, most definitely.
It's but really though, like when they stop doing software updates and shit for P5, for P4, then we know that it's over. Because they still out here supporting the 4, because they know that the P5 is still hard to get. Also, there's a chip shortage and all this other shit. And I ain't talking about Lay's, but I knew I had to do it. But I am looking forward to all of this, man, because KH4, Crisis Core, and 16 is finna be. God, man, I got me some good RPGs. Gishin Impact finna be dead for a while.
Boy, who you telling? And not to mention Bleach on his way back too.
Oh, what? Oh.
2022 is just a good year for your ass right now.
Oh God. Yeah, man.
Yada. Now it's time to move on to the last topic for tonight, which is JoJo Part 6, Stone Ocean. Want to read that out to us?
All right, man. I'll do it, but I won't like it. Anyway, when you're stumped on making content, what's something you do to get some inspiration? You go in on that.
You said you want to go in on that?
I say you go in on that.
Okay. Sure. I don't mind going first on that. All right. So for those that do not know, we don't just do podcasts. We're a whole ass content creators. I'm a Twitch streamer. He's a YouTuber. We're both TikTokers. Fuck that app sometimes. Yeah. And just like creators, we're also writers as well. We get stumped. And sometimes we have writer's block. Sometimes we don't really have a creative flair, or hell, sometimes we just lose our whole fucking ideas. So I honestly feel like when it comes to strategies such as, okay, first and foremost, I just want to say something really funny. When this man was trying to find pictures for this topic, for some reason, every single time he would find content creation, it always has to do something with coffee.
It's just white people hands and coffee.
Right.
And some punk ass camera. But it's coffee somewhere.
Right. It's coffee somewhere it's coffee somewhere in every single picture. It's coffee in this picture.
Everything's brown. Like
right.
Khaki brown.
Right. Khaki brown. Look, listen, man, like it's funny. I mean, and yes, apparently it's telling. Okay, so first and foremost, when you're stumped on making content, the best thing to do is take a break. Take a break and have time for yourself.
Yeah, because there's been plenty of moments where, you know, if you don't know, now you know. But on my TikTok, I dance. I'm a rave based dancer, flow artist, stuff like that. I may do a little skit every now and then. Just I don't feel like putting on fucking gloves and stuff. But yeah, like sometimes there's a thing called glover's block. It's writer's block with fingers. But and sometimes I don't know what to freaking dance to. And then when I try to, I fuck up my moves and shit. So you know what I do? I stop, I sit down, and I'm just like, let me stop thinking about it. Let me just take like a walk and distract myself, and then maybe something will happen to will give me like this burst of energy, or this burst of inspiration, or this burst of creative juices, you know? Because first of all, I'm just be real quick with y'all. I do not like the word content. I don't. I personally feel like I make art, and art and content are two separate things. Even this podcast I don't consider this podcast content. This is art, because we do this and we do this shit passionately. So whenever you have passion behind whatever you're doing, that's a form of art. So it's like, that's why I really don't like the word content, because content is just something that sounds like it's just basically something. Hey, here's your video. You know, here's your little daily or weekly little video or whatever that we just sit here do nothing, and it's just like, and it feels too. The word content just feels too robotic. It feels like we're on a conveyor belt. We just pushing shit out. Like that's how the word content really feels. And a lot of other people feel that way. A lot of other content creators, air quotes, feel that way at the same time. So personally for me, I just really just don't like that word. I don't know how GT feel about it. Look at me talking about it like he's not in the room. But just yeah, but whenever I feel stumped, especially when it comes down to my YouTube stuff, sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I have a certain way I record. I have a certain way I edit. You know, I try to make my video look kind of flashy, kind of colorful, just to draw like people into stuff like that. Because you know, that's how the thumbnail got to look. You know, it's got to be a little clickbaity. I'm not lying to you. But you know, gotta be a little clickbait to bring your ass in the door, girl. But yeah, I just whenever I don't know what to do, it's like how my brother said, like just take you a break, give yourself give yourself a day. You know, it depends on how tired you are, but give yourself like a day, and I promise you, like you're gonna see something that's gonna inspire you. You're gonna see a squirrel getting a nut. You be like, I know what to write about. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. This is why I say take a break. And the reason why I say take a break is because of this, first and foremost. So, here's the thing about when it comes to taking a break. I don't mean, you know, shut yourself away from everyone. That's not taking a break. That's isolation. Okay? That's not taking a break. That's isolation. Shutting yourself from everyone is not taking a break. It's isolation. The reason why I'm repeating it is because a lot of people just feel like, oh, me taking a break means do not talk to anyone, don't interact with anyone, none of that shit. No. Take the time out and do your favorite thing. Me and this guy favorite thing, we love playing video games. We love watching anime. In all honesty and fairness, like me and him sitting here on whatever app we're using, Skype, Discord, or whatever. We sit down, we watch us some anime, and we just have ourselves a good ass time. Like real talk. Even if we didn't post anything at all that day,
Sometimes
we
just
just sit down.
because number one, we best friends. I've known this man for 20 years. Of course, we're gonna just have days where we sit down and just talk to each other.
Correct. Exactly. There will be days where we would just sit down and talk to each other. Even if we don't watch anime, we just sit down, talk to each other, chat it up and everything, play video games together, Knockout City was popping. Just sitting there playing video games, having a good old time, and not really worried about making content. Cause here's the thing. Me and this man, we do this shit for fun. Yeah, we're hoping we get money off of this someday, but we're in no rush. Okay. We do this shit for fun. We do this shit because we enjoy it. We're not the generic people who's like, well, everybody got a podcast, so we should make a podcast. No, we were doing this shit before it became popular, okay?
We've been making man. Our first video was in college. Voice
Yeah,
keeps cracking.
back in like 2012.
Nah.
2000. Well, okay, no, not 2012. Okay, I know. I remember I moved down here 2012. We started going 2013.
Yeah, because I know I graduated 2013. So it was like, yeah, it was late 2013. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, yeah, our first video was a
Kill I Kill review.
Yeah, it was a Kill I Kill after like the series ended, just like an overall series review of it. We sat right here. We sat right there in front of in the lounge area. We made that video.
Yeah.
And, after that was just it was history. After that, yeah, man, we did like this channel had a bunch of other shit on it. But you could see our very first like early podcast back. We was on freaking Google Hangouts.
It was either back when we was on Google Hangouts or when we was recording just like this, but we didn't really have the editing like how we had before.
Yeah.
It was just pictures.
Yeah. No.
I mean, technically it still is, but
wasn't nobody breaking nothing.
Right. I mean, even though we still call ourselves Realmbreakers, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would honestly say, like, and just like what he said, take a day for yourself. Okay? Take a day for yourself. All right? Do what you do best. Even if it means scrolling on that damn social media, then do it. But if you feel like you can't make a video, then just don't. Okay? Don't rack your brain on trying to make a video. Shit won't work like that.
Yeah, man. Wait till you see the squirrel and then make a video.
You and this damn squirrel. Stop you and this damn squirrel, man.
Oh no, I've just been seeing a lot of them lately, and it's just no.
Well, it's hot, so I mean, but yeah, like just take a time out. Take the okay. Basically, this new saying where everybody's saying have the day you deserve. And if you feel like you deserve a break from everything, then do that shit. Don't do no content creating. Do your favorite thing. You like to walk, go for a walk. Be careful though, because it's high as fuck, especially if you live in the South. You like anime, watch anime. You like cartoons, watch cartoons. You like TV shows, watch TV shows. You like to cook, cook. You like to draw. Or hell, do what I do. Don't do shit. Just lay there, listen to music and vibe all day. That's what I do, by the way. That would normally be like my comfort thing, but it's not here nor there.
You be like me. Don't do shit.
But I also understand people also have responsibilities, work and stuff like that. I mean, okay, I'm not talking like I don't work. I work, okay. I'm just not working currently.
It's just he does. I'm just laughing at the way you said it. Like you just like, you be like me, don't do shit. Like that's what I was laughing at, because it's like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you do a lot of things.
I know. I'm a content creator through and through.
Yeah.
And also what you said about how I feel about the word content. I don't have a gripe about content. I don't have a gripe about content whatsoever. I'm just more on the lines of like, you do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? If you are OnlyFans kind of person, do it. If you a Fansly type of person, do it. You a TikTok type of person, do it. You Instagram type of person, do it. You a Snapchat type of person, do it. Like, real talk. If you're a Facebook type of person, I don't know if those people exist, but yeah, if you're a Facebook type of person, do this shit. Okay? Like, real talk. If this is your passion, then fucking do it. But it's like work. Okay? It's like work. Cause let's be real, y'all. All of us need a break from work, okay? We don't want to show up to that bitch every day.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but I'm just being real. We don't want to show up to that bitch every day. Whether you work, yeah, whether you work from home or you actually have to get out and go work, you don't want to go there every day. You slick want to take a day off. If you got no time to do it, take a paid day off. If you have no time to do it, and if your job actually allows that. But yeah, take a paid time off. Just sit there, get your mind right, and just make sure to just have, as I've already stated, have the day you fucking deserve. When you have the day you deserve, then once you have the day that you deserve, then everybody wins. If you feel like you didn't deserve a good day, I don't know what to fucking tell you, dog. I really don't. Like real talk. If you feel like you're not having a good day, you have to make that day better. It's up to you to decide on whether you want this day to be better or not. And you know the tools on how to make the day better. Like, real talk. Here's the thing, as long as you have this, as long as you have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food to eat, running clean water, then you know how to make your day better. All right? Like, real talk. You have the tools to make your day better. If it's just music, hell, believe it or not, sometimes doing things that you don't want to do would make the day better, like cleaning. I might want to clean.
Like clean. Somebody want to clean.
Except for you high anxiety having ass people. And no, I'm not joking on you, because I have anxiety as well. But y'all legit have anxiety to where y'all go into clean fits. Like, you'll clean everything in your house.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who are like that. Shout out to y'all, love y'all, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, if you have those factors, if you have running water, you have a roof over your head, you have power, you have food, clothes on your back, you know how to make your day better. You just have to utilize those tools to do it. Like me, I like video games, I like anime, I got Crunchyroll, I have a Switch, I have a PlayStation, so I have those tools to make my day better. So yeah, that's my thing. when it comes to content creating. Take a break. All right, take a break if you feel like you can't make any videos. Just take a fucking break. Or hell, do what some other people do. This is mainly a TikTok because that's the main app I be on because I have the most following. Boo hoo. But the thing about but what I'm saying is this: do what most people do if they feel like they can't make content. Fucking go live. Go live on TikTok and chill. And if you feel like nobody ain't there, occupy yourself. Occupy yourself by listening to music, vibing to some music, work on the project you haven't worked on. You promise you finished. Look, motherfucker, that draft has been sitting in your fucking Microsoft Word for 3 months now. Get that shit started.
God damn.
3 months. And y'all always like, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. You never fucking do. But now that you're taking a break, now's the time to get to doing it. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about, the tools on what you have to do when it comes to being stumped and making your content. So yeah, time to go ahead and close out these verses and move on to the closing statements.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for coming to another episode of Realmbreakers podcast. We had a damn good show. Show.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all coming out to another episode. Make sure you check out all our links down in the description box below. That's our social media garbage. Also, we get a link to the little sister channel, Realm Bros Gaming. Go and check that out. Also, we got some content. Oh Lord, we got some videos coming up for that channel as well, because we got a certain group of ninjas that's going to pop up over there, special guests and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But also like the video, hit that notification button. We got to do that, for Big Al, because that's Big Algorithm. We call it Big Al. So yeah, but yeah, appreciate y'all. This your boy Spiky Boy, aka Ron Wilson, celebrity bus driver, and I'm out. Peace. Get off the bus.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Another podcast done, another Realm Broken. Yeah, this is a really good show, and as my brother has already stated, yes, there is going to be more content coming to the game channel, more commentary content, mind you. Okay, more commentary content come to the gaming channel, and he already told you, and he already told you what's to come. So yeah, we gonna be playing us. So yeah, we're gonna be playing us a game together. But yeah, I would honestly wholeheartedly have to say, yeah, I am excited for that. But yeah, in the words of Tony Baker, keep going. All right, don't quit. Just because it ain't popping off when you first make it, can't be giving up all quick. You're soft. You
be soft out here, man.
Right. You can't be soft out here, okay?
Not
in these content creating streets. You can't be soft out here.
You spongy out here, man. You ain't Bob.
Right. But anywho, just wanted to go ahead and throw that out to you. Can't be soft out here on this content creating streets because you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. But anywho, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Y'all have yourselves a good one. And yes, as he said, since we're on YouTube, you guys make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like what you see. Comment below about any of the topics that you like about it. Also, if you listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all those other good things, there should be a link in the description on our audio versions of these podcasts that will give you a link to where you can legit send us audio, letting us know what you think about the podcast. If you have any questions or topics about the podcast, just let us know. But y'all already know, guys, we're finna go ahead and head on up out of here. You guys take care. My name is Gavin, but the cool kids call me GT, and we are the Realm Breakers. And remember to keep breaking all the realms.
Fucking the multiverse up.
And you guys have yourselves a good night, or more. And you guys have yourselves a good night. But in case you see this in any other times, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Bye, y'all. もう